What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, RetoptionAgency.com. 23 years selling full-time on eBay. And taking a little break today from working, so I thought I'd turn on the camera and say, hi, how are you today? Hope you're doing well. But also, haven't done it in a while. I want to look at my highest dollar items sold in the past 90 days. So I'm going to go through there and we'll just look at it, see what's there, maybe tell some stories and reminisce on where I got them and what have you. And if you hadn't seen any of the stuff before, maybe it'll be some BOLOs for you to keep an eye out for. So yeah, right now I've been listing DVDs on eBay. So let's see. Yesterday I only got 157 items listed. Kind of a here and there day because it's Friday. Fridays I just kind of like to float around and do whatever I want to do. Today so far 128 items listed. We're going on 3 p.m. There's issues going on with eBay. Yesterday was good. I had a little over $900 in sales, sold like 79 items. Today I'm on track to do like 500 and sell 30 items. So whatever they did overnight, I had about a 7.5 hours shutdown of nothing coming through. So for the last 3 weeks or so, it's been really apparent that they've done some maintenance or updates or whatever on the website on the weekends. So unfortunately, it appears they did on a Friday night. Usually it's Saturday night or Sunday night. So to have it on a Friday night was a little different. But so is there another one coming tonight and or Sunday night? Probably so, because there's been a lot of issues this past week on the website, a lot of problems. So let's just get into the positives and see what's sold, and that'll get me back listing. You see some DVDs here I'm working on. So let me shrink myself down. Honey, I shrunk the James. Ooh. All right, let's see what we got here. So starting out with the bad side, the NCD. I think I found that in storage. Been in there for who knows how long. What did I get out of it? I put it up for 1,000, being that there wasn't none online anymore. So it was going to go to the highest bidder, offer-wise. $300 or $400, I think. I don't remember exactly, but yeah. I don't believe they paid. I believe I had to cancel that order. So and things have sold like 3 or 4 times and always non-paying bidders. We've got one of the vintage speakers that I picked up. If you saw the church sale video earlier this summer, where I picked up all that audio equipment. What did I pay for it? Like 20 bucks? Yeah, $5 a piece for all of the audio equipment. So that sold for a good amount. I think 140 I got out of that. 150, not sure, somewhere in there. This Technique stereo system, been in my store forever. Sold in July. They returned it. Sold again in August. So, was it a return or a non-paying bidder? I think it was a return because I think I left it in the box, so it made it convenient. This Donnie Brooks vinyl record. I don't remember what I got out of it. $100 maybe. Might have been more than 100. I don't remember. But so a good find there. Do you want to see outside? I can move this for you. There you go. There you go. You're nice looking out the window. Different view. MC Money. So that CD was in storage with this one. So don't remember what I got out of that either. We got the vinyl record. This came from that 2,000 piece lot I bought for $200. So I think I took an offer for $110 on that, I believe it was. Here he is right at my feet again. Savage Steel. This thing's been in my store forever. As you know, I love getting independent items, and a lot of these high dollar ones are all small independent artists. So this Savage Steel was in the store forever. I want to say somebody finally sent me an offer for, I want to say $60, but I don't remember exactly. So took it on that. Another small non-label artist, Dawa, 3 Moments. Don't remember what I accepted for that. Had this big bear, 33-inch jumbo bear that's been in my store forever. Somebody had sent an offer, I want to say $40, but I don't remember exactly. What good are you if you can't remember, James? Cool rugby baseball cap. The vintage Goldberg finally sold. This porcelain figure thing I had bought from a thrift store I used to call my honey hole. I bought like 12, 14 different good size porcelain display pieces. And I sold through them all except this one because it was the most broken out of all of them. I sold this thing like 4 different times and it's been returned every time. Finally, as September 22nd, so I bought it. As of right now, they still haven't returned it. So hopefully it's finally gone because I don't want it back. They can keep it. I'll refund them if they don't want it. They can just keep it. A Long Winter, I'm So Bad with Goodbyes CD. I probably lost money on this CD because it sold immediately. I probably should have done the $999 thing, waited for the highest offer. But I didn't. So I probably screwed that one up a little bit. Got less money than I could have. The Steve Wariner vinyl sealed. This was there was a seller who put 4 lots of country sealed vinyl up. I think there was 30 albums in each lot, and it was about $30. So basically $1 a piece for the vinyl. And somebody, as I was I hit buy it now, and then somebody beat me to it. Backed out, saw that they bought 2 more, so I was able to snatch the 4th one before they did. And this is one of the albums that was in it. So, yeah, I would have bought all 4 too, but somebody beat me to 3 of them, but at least I got 1. So I've been making some good money off of the sealed country vinyl. This is an older pressing of Electric Light Orchestra out of the blue. Let me pull it open here and you can kind of see it's one of the split colored tapes where one side's black and one side's white. So, this another independent artist, Killing Addiction. So $97 there for that. Another independent Tuba Skinny, Garage Man. I don't remember what that sold for either. Misa, self-titled. This is actually on Motown. Don't remember the offer I took on that one. Got this vintage baseball glove. Every time I find vintage gloves at the bins, I'm picking them up. And normally I don't look anything up at the bins. I just go by instinct and guts, and I always grab all the old gloves. So any old sports equipment, period, if they're old hockey equipment, old baseball equipment, even some of the older ice skating ice skates, I'll grab those. So I know I have a tote or a box in storage of a bunch of vintage old hockey gear that I picked up at the bins. So hopefully I'll be able to get to that soon, get that listed. We got this blue typewriter. If you remember one of my yard sale videos at the beginning of the summer, I think I paid $2 for that at a yard sale. I also got some vinyl there. And I've got a hat that I remember. So good find on that. St. Louis Blues hat. It came from my collection, script. I started just listing my stuff because the stuff that I'm not going to ever wear, that's just kind of sitting around. I'd rather have the money in the pocket and then maybe try to find another one. So somebody bought it in or canceled and then it resold or non-paying bidder or something. The Incontinental, self-titled, an independent artist again on that one. Missouri, so my state, probably even, I don't think it's St. Louis, or I would have put St. Louis, so it might have been someplace, some little town, so I just put Missouri. This Anheuser-Busch stationary thing. I think I paid $2 or $3 for that at my honey hole that I used to have. So, good find there. The Burning of Atlanta Spirit of Atlanta is the name. But this is another vinyl that was in that 2,000 piece lot that I bought for $200. Anytime I find those extra wide walking shoes, I grab those. Some of them will take a little bit to sell, but others will sell immediately. But you always usually get decent money out of them. So anytime I find the wide walking shoes, I grab. I usually don't like paying over $5 for them though, but unless I know it's something that's going to sell for $60, $70. Afterlife, another independent-ish CD, 57 there. I wasn't talking to you. Why is all these people, the phone and the Google Home or whatever, always just starts talking out of the blue like you're talking to them? Extra Virgin, independent artist. Independent vinyl, Jack Stulkup. So, good money there. Spencer, the movie collection. Picked this up at the bins. So $55 there. I finally sold that Disney playset. That thing sat in my store forever. I packaged it up and I was waiting for an email saying, hey, it's broken or I want to return it. Because for some reason, the bigger stuff I sell either gets returned or broken. So I'm always expecting it. So the fact that it didn't happen to that makes me happy. Irrational Fraction CD. This is one of those CDs that used to be worth nothing back in like 2010. And I probably got more of those in storage. So maybe I'll come across more soon here since I'm pulling media from storage. The Jones Girls. This was another album that was in that collection I bought. We got a P. Diddy autograph CD, since he's probably going to be spending a lot of time in jail from here on out, especially with all the people who's coming out of the woodwork. How do you keep that many people quiet? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm impressed with. How the hell, if he did all these bad things to all these different people, how in the hell did he keep it so quiet for so long? It's amazing. But just as everything else, it all eventually catches up with you. Allegedly. Dan Peake, another independent. You know I love my promo singles. So Marvin Gaye, My Last Chance promo single. The Ocean Blue CD that's really not worth much, but being it's autographed, $48. The Wolves, another independent CD. See? Listen to this thing. I'm not talking to you. Stop listening to me. Good Lord. I don't even know what the keyword is. Just, I guess it would be hello, but, and then whatever it's called. But, dude, what are you doing? Kids Praise Volume 1. Something you wouldn't normally expect. $48 out of. But bam, there it is. If you can find older Blue Note stuff on vinyl, a lot of money's in that, hundreds of dollars. But even some of the older cassettes are worth some good money. These next two vinyls next three vinyls here, 47, 47, and whatever I took for that, 40 or something probably, all came from that collection I bought at the yard sale for $200. The CDE radio antenna. I had one day at the bins, there was just this whole box of all this old not ham radio, but the like the stranded radios that you would keep in your car. They're CBs, but they're handheld. But they sold them as like panic devices or whatever, or stranded if you get stranded. So I found a whole box of that kind of stuff. This was in it. So I sold that for $35. And somebody sent me a message who just bought one of the handheld CBs, thanking me and said it was in a lot better shape than they thought it would be. So Cynic Focus, not an indie item because it was done through a record club. So these Cordless Phone, this one was in my store forever. We got one of those newer Matchbox. If you remember last summer at a yard sale, I found those new old stock Matchbox cars. So I think I still got a couple more left. Lone Star Feed fertilizer hat. The ZZ Top. I picked that up last time we went to the Smoky Mountains. I remember the store. It was right outside the Smoky Mountains. I forget what the little town's called, like Maryville or something. I found a ZZ Top and I found a vintage vinyl St. Louis store there. So I kept that one. That one's in my collection. But I sold the ZZ Top. Also found a Roger Federer. Is that how you pronounce it, maybe? Shirt, which sold also. Nike SB hat. Got that at the bins not too long ago. It's a nice $42 there. Some metal hooks. Friday the 13th Vans hat. We got a Longhorns jersey. Temptations CD, Masterpiece, $40. One of the model kits I got over at the bins. I always grab the bobbleheads when I find them. I think that was from the bins also. These next two CDs here was actually in the same lot that I bought off of eBay of some classic and hard rock stuff. And I want to say I paid 75 cents a piece for the discs in that lot. Like I knew this one was going to go for 40 bucks or whatever, but I didn't even know this was in there. And this is like it's similar to the Mobile Fidelity gold discs, but it's done by Sony and it's called Master Sounds, and it's 24 karat gold also. Normally has a slip cover that goes over it. That don't even have the slip cover and still got a good amount out of it. This Globe Master was in the store for a little while, a few months. Got it at the bins. The Bartman promo single CD was in storage forever. Spaghetti Western CD, I think that came out of storage. Jennifer Lopez CD promo single, out of storage. So I got a lot of money still tied up in, not tied up, but a lot of potential money in storage. So it's good to know that I didn't totally cherry pick everything, and it's just the crap of the crap that's still stored away. Speaking of the crap of the crap, when it sells by bulk, it's not really crap, is it? There you go. Another independent. These next two, both independent artists. Followed by an independent DVD. LL Bean jacket. I think I got that at the bins. I think. Rocky Robbins vinyl. This is another vinyl like that $100 one that I bought off eBay in that 30-piece lot. So that was part of that. And then this one was part of the yard sale lot. Crowned heads. That's just a cool design. Vintage Cornhuskers hat. Some Echo golf shoes. Three Dog Night tour t-shirt. Some Snow Wolf frames. A Lacoste polo. Some steel-toed Reeboks. I have several of these in my store. They've been in storage for years. I put them up in the store several months ago. I've got 10 of them left. So one sold for 35 bucks. So those were part of a lot that I bought when I cleaned out the back room of a local record store. So nice Cardinals vintage New Era cap. A Weird Al concert t-shirt. Some more vinyl from the yard sale find. I'd be curious to see how much money I made off of that. Because I've sold so much of that vinyl. I still don't even have it all listed. I still have, I believe, 3 or 4 boxes that I still need to list of that stuff. An OJ CD, 35 bucks. The remastered version of Faith No More album of the year. I think that was like a record store day release. Another vinyl from the yard sale collection. And some shoes. This pair here has been sitting in the basement for years. They used to be listed. They kind of just vanished off the site. And then they sold, like, I think within a month after relisting them finally. So, some Converse Chuck Taylors. I always grab any Chuck Taylors. Well, I grab any of them, but if they have a color, or like this one's got some studs on the side, if they have zippers, if they are the shorelines that are slip-ons, anything that's a variant of just the classic one, definitely pay attention to those. Just some lots here that sold. These things have been in the store before I started doing the volume thing again. So I got tons more either listed or just sitting downstairs. I'll probably have to open up and get listed now individually since I'm doing the volume thing. Another independent artist here. Oat Soda Strikes. Oat Soda Strikes and Gutter. Mondani purse. That would have been something Jan probably would have grabbed. Some ASIC Tigers. Those always sell pretty well. A lot of cassettes. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. New with Tags hoodie. One of the wallets that was given to me with that new product. And my screen went blank. So let me turn on my receiver. You're not going to be able to lay there, dude, because you're like in my way. Let me scoot you over. I can't get no work done with your big body right there by my feet. Goof on. He's like, rub my belly. All right, we're back up now. St. Louis Cardinals Victoria's Secret pants. Anytime you see any Nintendo VHS tapes, cheap, you grab them. Because they were all basically promos, giveaways. One of Jan's Nutcrackers. Overkill. These two CDs was in a lot I bought off of eBay. 57 Road Dog villains with Tech 9 in the group. So that came from the collection at the yard sale. Temptations, that was a lot I bought off of eBay of R&B stuff. More vinyl from the collection at the yard sale. Some older vinyl I probably picked up at the bins. Nacho Libre soundtrack. Remember that one if you ever come across that on CD. St. Lunatics vinyl, part of that collection. This Love Poems 6th Century book. Was this... I don't remember if I bought this at the bins or if this was one I got at the yard sale. I don't remember. I want to say the bins, but I don't remember for sure. I'm about 85% sure it's the bins I got that at. Some of Jan's Christmas elves. Cool two-wheel Beetle car. I didn't put Volkswagen in the title because there's no Volkswagen marks on it, no trademarks or anything, so I didn't want to get a Vero. Night Jumpman hat. Brooks Brothers. Newsboy. Some Cole Haan. This old rum and butter toffee 10. I think I got that at the bins. Sperry. Plaid sneakers. Autographed St. Louis Rams cap. This was a cap, one of those cone caps. I found that at the bins, I do believe. It didn't take too long to sell. I only had it listed maybe a week or less than a week. Some Born Flats, some of Jan's Christmas again. Vintage Nike bag that I would have stuffed with stuff from the bins. Always trying to find bags that I can resell. An old watch box. Picked up 3 or 4 of those at my honey hole for a couple of bucks a piece. So, vinyl from that collection. CD, this was part of one of the eBay orders, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Could have been storage. Along with these. Got this plush. Finally sold one. I've got a few more left of those. Found at the bins. Echo Jorts. Barry Manilow promo single. Vinyl from the bins. Osmond Brothers CD from the bins. A Talbot sweater. Vinyl from the yard sale. Alrighty, I'm done talking. My throat is dry right now, so I am just going to let you flip through these as I'm getting ready to say goodbye so I can get back to work. The fish that saved Pittsburgh. These are the shorelines I was talking about with Converse. They're the slip-on ones. Somebody had grabbed a pair the other day when I was at the bins. They looked brand new too, and they were black. And I was waiting. They were looking at them. And I was waiting for them to throw them back because they were Converse, but they didn't. I'm like, oh. Normally people just throw those Converse back. Independent again. One of my fake books I got at the bins. Alright. And I'm going to end on this one right here because this is why I sell the things I sell. This person emailed me to the fact that I can't believe somebody picked these up, bought them, and decided to put them on eBay. Thank you. These sat in my store for a long while. I couldn't even by reading this, I couldn't tell you exactly what they are. But I knew it was new old stock, and somebody out there would want them. And the fact that they took the time to send me a message and thanking me for putting them up on eBay, that's why I love selling the things that I sell. All right. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out, taking a break with me, and I'm headed back to work. Pee-wee, stop licking. More independent, more promo singles, yearbooks, Big Bird in Japan, tape only, VHS. That was part of the church sale where I got all the DVDs and VHS tapes for like 25 bucks, I think I paid for all of them, and made it back with just this one tape. Little Muhammad Ali vinyl. Crystal Gay, more vinyl from the yard sale. From the bins. Jan's Christmas stuff. Jacket's been in the store for like 7 years. Independent. Hoodies and jackets and sweaters. Alright, thanks everybody for hanging out, and I will see you all in the next video. Later, guys. And gals. Whoops, wrong button. It's this one.